Hi, I've already dilly-dallied enough. Let's play the game. How's it going, everybody? I need to get my VTuber model up. And hold on, the game. Hey, Fuzzy, how's it going? Oh, crappy. I'm sorry, man. No, at least there's the game. Tomorrow is a better day, and there I am. Hold on. I'm actually running out of juice. You know what? Hold on. Let's. Yeah, hold on. Let's at least power it up. Maybe I will save the power on my phone for the latter bit of the stream. All right, we're going PNG mode. Ton of government rubbish as they try and take. Oh, what? Dude, oh. I'm sorry, man. I hope there's any way that I could help. All right, hold on. Yeah, I was thinking that. Art mode. All right, but all right, let's get on into it. So we have finished a good bit of the deep roads here. Yeah, I gotta find Bronca in somewhere. They need to level up, but I don't want to do anything before. I definitely would like to empty my inventory as best I can, so I can go grab stuff. Hey, Hamburger, how you doing, dude? Like, this is a generic thing. Maybe I should go ahead and like give this to Alistair. Might be able to get a little bit of dialogue from him. I don't know. Otherwise, we got a lot of booze. Wait, and a golden demon pendant. I kind of want to just save that, sort of. Yes, Dragon Age again. I mean, I haven't streamed since like Monday, when I did do Dragon Age, and this is my primary game at the moment.
From poisoning your target now that you have been allowed to accompany us, I wonder.
You are. You will be watching me ever so closely to make sure I attempt no such thing.
And why would I do such a thing? Sneaking into our good graces in order to make another attempt is what I would do were I you.
And here I was becoming rather fond of the idea of you watching me closely.
Oh my.
It would be a simple enough matter to poison the food in camp, or cut our throats while we sleep.
You seem rather charmed by the idea.
It would seem an appropriate result of sparing your life.
Ah, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you then. The next time I am spared, I will be sure to immediately turn upon my benefactors. Will that do?
It really is weird, though, that we just let him come along. It's so strange that it's an option. Like, I mean, I guess that he likes us more than his bosses, kind of from the very beginning. From the moment of saving him. And yeah, is there anything we want to? Actually, I didn't even know. But yeah, boom, bam, bang. I don't really think I want to put anything away. I think. Maybe I should at least look at the enchantment stuff. Just kind of throw some of these on there. But Hamburger, what kind of games would you like me to stream?
Enchantment.
You've been around a bit, and if you're looking for something of greater variety, let me know. I'm curious. I've got a lot of games on my list. So I should give... I've already got stuff for you. Let's see, today, I'm pretty sure we are going to enter the last area of this dungeon. Kind of like there are dungeons that make up the broader dungeon. I'll just throw that down. Damage against undead. I don't know how many undead we're going to be running into. I don't know, just put that on there. And I'm not even going to have him in my party, so I'm just making room right now. Whatever, sure. Alright, that made a bit of room. What I could have put the ring on somebody. Cold resist. Whatever. So far, I haven't actually found a need for shale in any of the previous parts of the dungeon. So I may have been taking her along with by mistake. I mean, she's been useful. Oh, you. You got anything new?
You have coins, fine weapon and arms, dwarven.
Here I am.
I do have you have boots.
Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Yeah, no, nothing else really new. And I don't think there's anything else to really look to do. Hey, Nexus, how's it going, man? Thanks for the hydrate. How you doing, man? Hope you had a nice day. Hope you had a nice week. Oh, I'm Shale. I like being me. Shale's nice, but I like me. Yeah, here we are. The dead trenches. Well, there might be a bit more. Might be that over there. So I forgot that you can actually just go to there from here. And that's gonna be something eventually. Hey, how's it going, man? Still got a lot to do. The dead trenches. Fortress of Bonamar, once home to the mighty Legion of the Dead and abandoned to the Darkspawn only with great regret. Yeah, I forgot to change it before I went live, and then I stopped the stream and started again after I had to, like, it. My VPN was off. I started the stream and it felt like, and it was on, at least in the amount of time between when I looked at it and when I started the stream. So yeah. Oops. How you doing, man? Blop, blop, blop. Fine, cool, cool. Oh. Oh. Quick, someone drop a penny. Oh. Hello. Don't look over here. My pauldron's covering it. I wonder what expression I have. And no one's got nothing to say about that. All right, cool. At the trenches, what was that? Is that, yeah, that was a lot of no one has a Marvel quip? There's no dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were. They were the network of tunnels that join the Tigers together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They are works of art, with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls. The statues of the paragons that watch over travelers with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. Cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the Imperial Highway built by the Magisters of old. A raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. Time Notes 19 came out today. Awesome. The end approaches. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrances to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, he handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are genlocks crawling over Bonamar now, tearing down our statues and defiling our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says that it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spread a little further. Learn about Vegeta. Alright, cool, cool. And the Cloud Gazers think the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out onto the surface? Huh. One day when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Thanks to Hydrate. Those Darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. Surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. Transcript the conversation with a member of the Dwarven Mining Cast, 890 Blessed. I wonder if Alistair would have had something to say if we had him with us. It's just loaded, so might as well just wait, hold on. Those are like dwarves. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Cardol. Hopefully we can save all of these guys. That'd be good. In fact... Alright. I mean, it seems like everyone's doing okay. Mostly. Everyone attack me! Dwarves is dirty, indeed. Let's see, oops, no, not revival. Group heal. That was a little bit of everybody. The Warhammer. What form of Warhammer? No. I mean like the miniatures or the games or what? Lauren games, yeah. Games are expensive in an army collection, man. Trying to heal this guy. Help out a little bit there. If you want every faction and character unlocked in Total War games. Doesn't mean I get DLC factions, generic factions play as. Alright.
Let them believe they hold us here. When the throne is settled, we'll beat them to their vile birthing grounds.
Okay, I don't think any of them died. Awesome.
All right.
That's some hefty cash. Alright, how are you, sir?
Trasvala, Grey Warden. I've never seen one of your kind in the deep roads.
And yet you don't seem surprised.
In the Legion of the Dead, we abandon our lives to be free of fear, free of hopeful blindness. The coming blight is obvious to us. The surprise is not that you have come, but that you have come in so small a number. What do you want here, Warden?
I need to find Paragon Bronca. Really? Yeah.
Who put this dull idea in your head? We got other things to worry about in Orzammar. Ah, now I see. The Deep Lords in the Assembly can't make up their minds, so the Pretenders need added influence. I get that right?
That's about it. You have anything useful to add?
Warden, you got your work cut out for you. Paragon Bronca is dead. Everyone with sense knows it. Past our line, the Darkspawn kill everything.
Why hold back?
I'd gladly lead an assault through the dead trenches, but without an ass in the throne, we have no orders. I won't take fool's gold from a pretender. You want to go digging blind? You go right ahead.
Tell me more about the Legion of the Dead.
We die in the eyes of our brothers so we can fight without fear. It offers redemption for the promise of the greatest sacrifice. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment, or worse, imitation.
You should be more concerned about the coming blight.
Why? The other kingdoms only care when the Darkspawn march in the light. But they are always here, always pushing. Your nightmare is my everyday. Our resolve gives you a rest between blights. A surge on the surface would give us a break. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest.
Ever heard of the Anvil of the Void? Warhammer dwarves have a faction called Slayers, whose whole goal is to seek a worthy death. That sounds kind of like these guys.
Like dusters, I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the Anvil. And endless lyrium.
Goodbye.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
Well, it sounds very, like, Pictish. Do they have, like, war paint, too? Statue. Mr. Orzammar Chapter 2, on golems. Oh, yep, see, they're Picts. They're Picts. A Greek vibe. We were losing the war against the Darkspawn, slowly, a few men at a time, but losing all the same. Warrior caste was dwindling with each generation as more able-bodied men perished in their prime without fathering sons. With each generation, more of the deep road had to be sealed. More tags lost forever. Kings of Orzammar watched and wondered how long it would be until nothing remained of our people but the memories. And then Paragon Caridin arose in the Smith caste with a new weapon, golems. Giant soldiers of living stone and metal. Each one was an army. With the Paragons, golems, we began to retake the lands we had lost. For a while, there was hope that victory, final victory, was coming. Spartans, fancy maybe Pictish, but Age of Sigmar, they got more Greek Spartan vibes. What if they just invented guns? What if they shot them with guns? Like, just imagine just a line of musketmen. Yeah, I know, like, that's a big thing with the Warhammer dwarves. They got guns. Imagine if these dwarves had guns. But at the height of the war, Paragon Caridin disappeared, and with him the means to make golems. Several forays were made into the deep roads to search for the Paragon, but nothing was ever found. Over time, the golems we had were damaged beyond repair, and we began to slide once again toward extinction. Orzammar as a kingdom, as told by Shaper Sizbor. Sizbor. All right. Nowhere to go but forward. Or down. So it's not really a way to go. No, don't get close. Oh wait, no, they resisted it. That's cool. They like Warhammer, they like mountains and warships. It's a little ironic. Like trains underground would make sense. Let's wait until they get a little bit closer. So we don't aggro like those two guys over there. Gonna let them trickle in. Zeppelin rules.
I shall do so.
Is it time to kill something? I'll get on it.
Mystian/Persian aesthetic. Demon dwarves. You know what? You take out this one. You take out that one. You take out that one.
Is it time to kill something?
Oh, here he comes! Against the WWE! Oh. Oh. I'm getting hurt a little bit there. There we go. All right, and you. Easy. We have taken the bridge. poison. Alright, got all of them. I'm curious if these dudes have anything to say about that.
Stone met, Grey Warden. Have you found your paragon or just the dust she left?
Goodbye.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
Got him real good that time.
That was a good fight.
Nice fighting.
That was a good fight.
Got him real good that time.
Hold on, I don't think I actually... I don't think I actually made it. Did I? Hold on. I don't think I announced it. Oops. Okay, hold on. Oopsie poopsie. All right. Heckload of those things. Heckload it all. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. That's rude. All right, let's see if we can take this guy out before we have to deal with all the little ones. You know what, honestly? I don't really think I need disengage on you, but how about you guys? No, idiot. You. Keep tapping him. Cool. No, idiot. Well, I mean, the door, that guy's dead. Cool. All right, we don't even know how we did it, but we did it. Oh. Wow. Use the axe to stab into his mouth. Man, I think I got my tactics all confuzzled here. Like the AI does not know what to do when I am not controlling them. There we go.
Got it.
Thoughts?
Now's better than later.
Go back to this.
I'll get on it. All right.
Enlarged Darkspawn. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. What's the ogre got on him? Loads of money, I hope. Oh. Oh, now you come. That's fine. I don't want you getting hurt.
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone. You've dug a line through the spawn. Still no sense in your head, but you've got skill.
All right.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
Welcome back. You missed the climactic battle. Dwarves Unknown Burden. 913 Dragon. Stellata Negat. The Blight is building, though it is years from being named by the surface, but the memories know the signs. The Legion has lost Bonamar, though in truth it was lost to the living long ago. The spawn are moving freely and have numbers even the memories haven't seen. Chaos Dwarves. I did see that, yeah. It's kind of like the big old rail cannons. Well, not rail cannons. Just the trains with big guns. Like in Hearts of Iron 4. They will surge, release. We will fortify and follow. That is the way. We will always be so, until we fall and the surface wonders what has changed. From Chapter 49 of Stellata Negat, Stone Unheld, a commentary on the role of years by Shaper Erden. Small trains that go off rails. Okay, interesting.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Hold on. I'm guessing the door won't open. Now, Warhammer Fantasy is pretty weird. What, are you telling me we can't just knock? I'm gonna double check, make sure there's nothing this way that didn't somehow miss. No. Kinda looks on the map like I could go that way, but nope. Gotta go north. Whoa! Whoa! It means war and orc. Ooh.
Got it.
Oh, hello there. We can kill this one guy. Easy.
Right, right.
Alright, we'll go kill the rest. That's kind of hard to describe. I mean, did you miss the whole massive horde that was marching underneath the bridge? Alright, we're marching into a trap right now.
I'll get on it.
No, I don't think that's the whole thing. You want to actually... There we go. Yeah, it's not an odd... It's not a peculiar thing in fantasy to have the Great Horde or something. There we go. They're already dead. You're already dead. Now, the one here is not quite world ending. Maybe kingdom destroying, but definitely not world ending. Yet.
All right.
I mean, maybe in a broader sense, the
I'll get on it.
Darkspawn could end the world, but not this specific blight, probably. Alright, well, here's the gate. Can we open it? Do we want to open it? I mean, it's like a mini apocalypse, not like the end of the world apocalypse, like a complete and utter devastation of a significant region sort of apocalypse.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now, better than later.
Oop, pardon me. Oops.
I'll get on it.
Sorry. Oh, hello. These guys are sneaky. I'll cry about it. Well, remember that like Warhammer is pretty wacky. Things get real, like, yeah, but it's like if you don't have a major apocalypse, it's not Warhammer. Where like Dragon Age is a lot more grounded. Oh, what the heck? Why do you? Hold on. When was my last? Ugh. How the heck did he get KO'd? What the heck? Wait, where even is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. It's just like, it's almost apples and oranges. Penalty to defense. We don't want that. When was his last save? Okay, we'll go ahead and heal him. Maybe I should have waited. Would he have... Would a level have healed this thing? Oh, whatever. Second shot formation. Yeah, in some guns really could do work here. Boots of the Legion. Cool. And that's the highest tier armor. The Dead Cast. Friends, we have argued long, but I would propose a different direction. It is not unprecedented that one of our numbers should end up in the Legion of the Dead. The memories attest to some bewildering falls from grace. Only his choice to volunteer has propelled this beyond mere scandal. This question we must ask is, does this serve us? The Legion has always seemed a last hope of redemption. If a noble joins their number by choice, no less, this can only do good things for enrollment. And we sacrifice only one foolish member, the last of a troublesome house. His reforms are better shouted at the Darkspawn than in these halls. Reforms? I say let him go. This is the writ that was passed, Darius. I hope you can live with your decision, because you're lost to it now. The assembly minutes regarding the Legion of the Dead, addendum unknown. It's not exactly clear what, like, demonic is not really the word, because there are demons, and the demons fear the Darkspawn. It's kind of like, imagine the orcs from the Lord of the Rings, but like supercharged. Fallen, corrupted, etc. That's something like that, yeah. It's sort of ambiguous as to what exactly they are, at least at this point. I'm sure there's more lore in later games, but as far as I've seen, it's not totally certain. On the dwarves, unknown burden. Oh, okay. Another part here. 7-0 storm. The wars continue in the depths, and the border tigers are lost. Orzammar fortifies and holds, but the lost ground is not regained and remains dead space, where Darkspawn multiply. It was a surge, but the surface was not breached. There was no great archdemon behind them. No blight was declared, no rallying call was given. The warden slumbered. After centuries of constant skirmishes, a trend became clear. The first line of defense, unacknowledged for centuries, weakens. From chapter 40 of Stalata Nagat. Sounds Amharic. The Stone Unheld, a commentary on the role of years as Shaper Erden. Dwarven armored gloves. So that reminds me. Yo, you don't even have the muscle for this yet. And gloves of diligence are very good. It's basically a 6.1. Well, that's really just 3.25. Alright, but we got an ad coming up here in just a moment, so let's take a little break, and we will be back in a couple minutes. Stick around, everybody. And we're back. How long can be this dragon age? Warner Brothers to you too, Alright, let's check out what this other one does. Oh, hold on, there's another door there. Let's check out this one first. The dad trenches. Wait, no, hold on. That actually looks like that is going to be progress. Let's not do that one first. No, wait, no, I'm stupid. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. In we go. Oh, owie. I'm on fire.
Very well.
And Wynn's dead. I need to be better about drawing aggro. Let's just reload. Let's not get some injuries. Let's not get injuries, huh? Hey, everybody, stay here.
Got it.
Got it.
Now is better than later.
Now stick to the side. Don't activate that. Wynn, how about you stop standing in the fire? Actually, no, just, heal him. Alright. I saw the creatures. They reminded me of the Warhammer creature called Vimir. Only slightly skinnier and sharper blades. Hmm.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. All right.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
there's a path that way, so this might actually be progress. Boom! Ow! Hold on, we didn't even get hurt by that, did we? Cool. Duster leather boots. Das Boot?
All right.
Gloves of the Legion. +4 attack. That's pretty good. Oop. Deadcast. Dearest Gilly, I know things have been difficult since the center of our house. I had hoped to bear the cost of my actions alone, but if I had a full understanding of consequences, I wouldn't have murdered above my caste in the first place. This is house mine one in the Warhammer territory. Uh-oh. Keep him back! Keep him back! He's gonna go special interest! I did not abandon you lightly, but I knew of no other way to insulate you against my shame than by joining the Legion. It is a half measure that has earned me no right to seek your comfort, but please, I beg you for one moment of foolish optimism. There is still a new soldier. A noble. And things I have heard, I will not curse them by voicing them aloud, but it may be a path to respectability for my kin, for you. If there remains any official line open to our name, can you verify he is real? That House Ferald is in good stead. A letter from Myas Unsent. House Ferald, I don't know. That one, I don't know if that was familiar. Alright, let's look around a bit more, because I think that is progress there. I don't think that bridge is intact. We can at least look. We can hop into there as well. Yep, nope, not getting across there. She's on fire. All right.
Twisted.
Unlock emissary. Even have a pet spider. You keep pets. Aw. I don't like being frozen like this, thank you. It's a long dungeon, man. Dungeon man. This guy's still... Wow. Wait, you're not in range? What's going on? No, hold on. Reload that. Ah, damn it, that was all the way... Let's do this one first. Just focus fire. Okay, you know what? You go take care of this guy. Okay, no, he can't even be healed, can he? Okay, cool.
That'll teach you.
Dwarven War Axe. Pretty nice. Crossbow. You know, might as well. I don't know, the off chance I want you to have a crossbow. Duster leather gloves. And can't open that one. On Shaper's. Shaper's Life. I don't know which one. It's probably... I think it's the last one. Before the Darkspawn, the stone held an empire, dozens of taigs. Each cavern a shade of dwarven pride, communities separate but united. They fell by degrees. Ruins crumbled into tombstones, a forgotten glory. But the stone is a living history, and absence can reveal more than constant scrutiny does. As the stone shifts, she chooses what remains buried and what must see the light. The Shapers must return, must walk the lost way, so the children of the stone can see what has been surrendered and what can be granted or gained. This is the sacrifice of the Shaper. Neat. Alright, now we have to do this bit again. Save more often. Like right now. Oops, once again, did that. It's trying to kill the head honcho of the Blight. So, right now we're trying to find the Paragon, who is a living, revered person who will sway an election for the next Dwarven King, who has promised to help fight the Darkspawn. And then we fight the big bad. By the big bad rule. Yes, that is how you end a Blight, is by destroying the Archdemon. And there are only a number, there are only like a handful of Archdemons. So hypothetically, when you kill the last Archdemon, the Blight will be destroyed. Yeah, they're very goblin and orc-like. You know, in every instance of goblins and orcs, really. Everyone stay here.
Darkspawn, kill them all.
The influence is quite clear, I would say. Yes, the dragon is the Archdemon. I believe, as far as we understand, an old god that was banished to the darkness. You know, underground. The depths.
They won't know what hit them.
Okay, I think we did activate the thing, but I don't know if we actually took damage. Kingdoms of Amalur. Yeah, I think I've got one of those games. Or that one game. I think I actually, like, that was the game they were hoping to make a lot out of, like a big old series, but they only made the one.
All right, all right.
Alright, that'd be cool. Very nice fantasy RPG. And there's the dead cast thing. And this. I think we got everything around here now. Once again, hold on. Did we get, oh, There we are. It's not 2024. What are you talking about? Now I got everything in there. It took way too long, but we actually... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no. That one's broken. Okay. Or rather, it's locked. Enter to Steam in 2020. Really glad that I made this button that makes all this appear one on my mouse. Enter the thing and the Human Torch and the Marvel. Oh, cool! Have you tried the Human Torch yet? Ooh, Nah, hold on. Let's see.
Twisted.
Well, it's always good to kind of just draw a little aggro and then back off. Yeah, we didn't even fight the rest of the spiders and the mage. Quick save. Hydrate, thank you.
Let us end this.
You got tomorrow. It's Saturday. You got nothing else to do. Actually, back off. Hold on. And no job, that's right. The joys of unemployment. Ugh, I hate being stopped like this. I always get sidetracked by looking up strange animals. Okay, this guy's not dead yet. Every time I talk for 30 minutes about tapirs. A cuddly baby tapir. Oh, you watched Futurama, right? There we are. No? Ooh, dude. You would like Futurama. Wasn't allowed to grown up. I'm probably for the best. But now that you are surely an adult, as you tell me, like some jokes, but not the show overall. Okay. Idiot protagonist. I mean, ooh. Ancient Darkspawn? Well, clearly not ancient enough. Maybe on DVD. Topside. Oh, this is the rest of that other thing, and a lot of money. You have found all the pieces of the Topsider's sword. Returning it to his corpse may bring him some peace. Topsider's final resting place is in the caves east of Orton Haig. Alright, gonna need to do that. I think Fry is a fun protagonist. If you don't really like the trope of the idiot protagonist, then I get you. Ooh.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Ooh.
Now it's better than later.
Alright. Might as well go. Might as well go. Dead. Knew it. What'd that even do? Is that just activating a Shrieker? Maybe not. Money, money. It's freaks you out a little bit, whatever it is. How big is this area? I don't think we have all that much. Maybe quite a bit left. Hmm. Kind of look around here first. Before I kind of investigate. Okay, now I think this is progress. Maybe those were the Dead Legion over there. They looked kind of like the dudes, like the baddies. But I could be wrong. Ooh, hold on. Good stuff in here.
Got it.
Ooh, and a silk carpet. Battle axe. Let's call the archdemon over to us and I might not be strong enough yet. Battle axes at the rec center. I mean, but if it does more damage, then I could, like, I mean, it's certainly magical, but I may just straight up not be strong enough.
Can I get you a ladder so you can...
Outright. Goku could do it. Everything is fine. Nothing is ruined. Let's take 9 tries. There we are. Got it. It was a big rock. Alright, now we fight the rest. Or however many feel like coming close enough.
Poor Darkspawn. Disgusting. Got it.
Genlock Forge Master. Interesting. Ooh, and you got a level. You actually take care of this guy. Hit him! Yeah, I should give you dexterity now. Oh wow, I died. Was not even paying attention. I guess we aggro those guys too. But they are ranged, so. Now we have to go around that way, apparently. Oh, why? Oh, you're stunned. A little more healies. You know what? How about you start working on these guys? Maybe draw a little aggro too. Oof. Okay. This Forge Master is a little intense. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy. Good on you, Ogren. There, finally. I feel like I always need to check to make sure I have the right thing on. Gotta have the proper outfit.
It
Oops.
speaks. It doesn't have better things.
Forge Master's Hammer. Fire resistance plus 6 attack. In the heart of the deep roads, Darkspawn forges blaze non-stop, churning out weapons of war. What this mall lacks in artistry, it makes up for in deadly efficiency. Forge Master was truly worthy of his rank. Spear thrower. Cool. You get a little level. How about... Ooh. Your strength is not nearly high enough. I'll give you a little more dex. He's a Templar and a Berserker. Cool. Wait, no, hold on. He can... Oh, no, he just can get temp... Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. It makes a single massive attack swing, gives opponents to attack, with check connects, it's an automatic crit, also killing the opponent outright if the health is low enough. You can set it as a destroyer. Character swings a two-handed weapon through enemies in a vicious arc, dealing normal damage to those it hits and knocking them down unless they pass the physical resistance. Okay. Let's get the two-handed sweep. Hold on. His dexterity is so low for this level. Dexterity is important for accuracy. And even on my stats, I'm at 42 here after bonuses. I think the rules are technically based on 3rd edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Got it.
They're all just kind of standing there. Menacingly! That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. Hold on. I want to do something fun. I never played 3rd edition, so I don't know what the stats are based on exactly. Oh, hold on. And do you have... I did not give you Rock Barrage. Ooh, Ogren. Okay, hold on.
Let's go.
So it's them glutes. Wow. Okay, hold on now. Shale is caked up. Wow, hold on. This is a bit nuts. Gotta make it go dummy thick.
Got it.
The grind of their ass cheeks will alert the guards. Is there any way that we can get like... Oop, hold on.
I'll get on it.
Hmm.
Now. Better than late. Sure. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, oh. Oh, I don't like the shrieking. I don't like the streaking. Alright, but no, if we get him like one at a time, it's easy peasy. Aggroing them all at once was clearly not the best idea. Help win. Yeah, they are not very defensive, obviously. Skinny as heck. Yeah, not hard when you just have them trickle in like that.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright, alright, alright. Very good there. Very good. So let's activate the shield wall. We like shield wall. Okay, now we're over on this side. We need to get there. I presume. Also, how many more quests do we even have in Orzammar? Alright, these two basically go together. This one, we need to find a certain item elsewhere. Boom, they're here. So how are we doing on use of my phone? 54%? Well, I'll charge up a bit more. More Darkspawn? Great.
All right, all right.
What about Darkspawn? What about Darkspawn? Do 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 do. All right, more lore. Dwarves unknown burden. The surface declares the fourth blight, a number that means nothing to the stone. In the depths, the events are inverted, our blight spanning the interim years. 7 generations of shifting lines and darkness. Our ancestors are the reason the surface kingdoms don't know our Darkspawn by sight. Why even their eldest have never heard an accounting firsthand. They believe the blights are defeated by a gathering of allies with singular focus. Eventually, they will be lost by attrition in the depths. The spawn surges and relaxes. We fortify and follow, although doubts are raised. In chapter 27... Alright, well, yeah, thanks for hanging out, Have a good night. Excuse me. 1 second though. Hey. Ooh.
I'll get on it.
Devouring skeleton? Me oh my. Skeleman. This is a little different. Yeah, we don't have the undead runes to help with a little bit of damage. Here come that guy. Hello. Ow. I resisted it. Haha. Alright. Apparently the Darkspawn have skeleton friends. They're in league with the Skelemen. truly a pact between great evils. Alright, there may yet be one final area that we have to push into after this dungeon, this segment of dungeon. Armor of the Legion. Wow. That's very good. But I need to tier up Kaylin's stuff, and then I think it would make it worth it. Alright, may this report find the proper eyes to affect future tactics. We found an enclave of the spawn, possibly a breeding lair, but we could make no approach. There were far more spawn than anticipated, and I divided the squad to draw the main body of the horde away. I do not expect to survive, but I have made certain that most of my men will see another day. I am torn by this, as my petition will go unheard, and that may curse many more of the Legion than would die here, but I simply cannot abandon the men I have looked in the eye and called brother. Perhaps they will not thank me for this, believing themselves already dead, but where there is life, there is hope. I will not be the last to see their worth. And recovered Legion of the Dead field report. Lord Durius Ferald. A brave man. A redeemed man. Yeah, I'm thinking this is not the last area. I think the next one will be the last one in this Orzammar dungeon. Let's take a look at that armor, though. That's, Like, if I had the helmet... Like, a 20% chance to dodge attacks. That's so good. We had muscle for that. Like, tiering up the Kaylin's stuff will probably be what we would really want to be doing here.
First day they come and catch everyone.
Hello? And I'm almost out of room in my inventory. And they're clicking auto equip and best stuff. I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's kind of depends. It's sort of situational. Alright, well, we're out of room. Hopefully we'll actually be out of this area soon. So I can get rid of some of this stuff. At least temporarily. It's enough to grab this. Like, I would auto-equip if I could, if I knew, if I could really feel like, yeah. I mean, is higher armor worth lower, like that 20% to dodge attacks? That's pretty nuts. 1 in 5 chance just to not get hit.
They lead us and eat some for meat.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to find out what happens on the 3rd day after this ad break. We will be back in a couple minutes, so stick around. And welcome back. The past couple songs have really just been ending exactly when we need them to. Alright. Alright. The creepy voices. Oh. Hey, well, hold on. What was that? Did I just save? I did. I want to hear that again. Huh.
Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
Huh? I'm gonna actually follow the voice real quick. Surely no, that nothing bad has ever happened following a voice.
Hated as she is violated. Ninth day she grins and devours her kin.
Huh? Fleshy sack. Ew. Okay. This is getting a bit different.
Now she does feast as she's become the beast.
Huh.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
First day they come and catch everyone. Second day they beat us and eat some for meat. Third day the men are all gnawed on again. Fourth day we wait and fear for our fate. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day she grew as in her mouth they spew. Eighth day we hated as she is violated. Ninth day she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast. First day they come and catch everyone. Second day they beat us and eat some for meat. Third day the men are all gnawed on again. Fourth day we wait and fear for our fate. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day she grew as in her mouth they spew. Eighth
Crew
day
is. Huh.
she is violated. Ninth. What is this? A human? Bland and unlikely. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
I'm no dream. I can help you.
No. No, you can't. There's nothing left. There's body, and there's hope. And both are turning. They come. They vomit. They violate. And they chant. They scream. Oh, how they scream. Then the change comes. All I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared. But I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
What change? What are they doing?
What they are allowed to do. What they think they must. And Branka, her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
When did you last see, What did she do, Hespeth? What did Bronca do?
I will not speak of her, what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka.
Huh. And she's gone. Kind of want to ask more questions though. Ask different questions.
All right.
Like, I'm gonna make another save. Just curious. I want to hear more about that. Like, I feel like I skipped a lot. No, yeah, I know I'm pretty sure she's gonna run off. Yeah, I just kind of want to hear more. Examine her closely. She appears to be suffering from a high fever. Her skin is pale and she's covered in dark blotches.
First day they come and catch everyone.
Is this the Darkspawn's corruption? It looks different.
Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and...
What?
And all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared. But I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that?
Are you from Bronca's house?
Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain, and I didn't stop her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what
When did
she
you last see her?
No more than a few breaths, but longer than an eon. It was long enough. Long enough to miss her. To love her again. To hate her more than ever. No. I swore not to speak of it. Not to think of it. La, 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 la. I will not hear any more about Branka.
I can end this. Tell me what I need to know.
End this. I am full of them. Only a step from Laren. I dream I am away, but real safety? That means accepting. And I will not. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka.
Yep, don't think there's any help in her. Follows around, tries to found a dwarven woman named Hespeth. One of Bronca's captains was captured by the Darkspawn. She said that Branka went through the dead trenches and the halls of Baunmar in her delirium. Look up darker things. Alright, and there's the path up here. Oop, here we are. Scooch back.
Now, better than later. I'm gonna get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Oh yeah, no, he's getting real hurt. No, I'm really surprised that Ogren doesn't have anything to say about her. Alright, let's try to just go in on the genlock real quick. Oh, there are two of them. Lovely. And I'm dead. Wow. Everyone stay here. It's aggro, and then we scooch back. Let's get everybody scooching back, actually. I'm dead. Let's go do that initial aggro. Scooch back farther, though.
As you say.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these nature solves. Because, like, dude is attacking us with, like, nature stuff.
Immediately.
Because, like, because of one thing or another, I am actually weak against nature. Like, normally this would probably be, like, really high. Because it was -10, and now it's at 20. Not sure why. Like, it was, I mean, why it's low. I know why it would be high. Because I just added the poison stuff. Or rather, the resistance.
Better than later.
Owie. There we go. Easy. Alright, that one's locked, the other one's locked.
Now's better than later.
Alright. Now we're getting to the end of here. And this is where she went, but it's nothing, there's nothing. Ooh. Large flawed one, though. Honestly, I mean, if I had the nature attacking mitts, okay, I may prefer that, but not right now. We don't got it.
She became obsessed. That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was nothing left in her but the anvil.
Hello, friend. You look like you want a hug. Oh, more friends with hugs. Don't you do it. Oh, we did it. Oh, come on! I wanna fight your friend first. There we go. All right. Now one down. We're good. There we go. Load limit reached. A confusing note. Mass will have an effect, he says, as long as it lifts us out, I figure. Should have specified within my lifetime. Gives us time to talk, he says. How does a dwarf get named Shepherd? Up your shaft. No, really, because blah, blah, blah. Axe answers. But I shall hear him. Drip, ground. Worse than his talking. Think I'll drop out for some air. Excerpt. Dwarven verse in 1 volume. Selection load limit reached. Anonymous scratching recovered from a cage hoist eventually. Huh. Is this a reference I'm not getting? Shepherd? Well, yeah, I might need to come through with Liliana just to get...
They tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all. Turned us.
I'm gonna need to open that one up.
Broodmother.
Ghosts.
That's
would have fallen into dust by now.
Nothing to interact with here. But you. Legion of the Dead Relic. Legionnaire Altar. Again, Shade. The stone is a will that surrounds and directs. She guides even when we are willfully blind to her influence. That she is not pure. The stone bears a corruption as old as balance. For the dwarves to prosper, the Gangyu, the waste and unstable rock, must be cut away. But like the stone, the Gangyu also has an influence. Each of us must face this, must carve the worst of ourselves away. But the Legion of the Dead bears a unique responsibility. Only the fully adorned of the Legion can face the Gangyu and cut into the darkness that afflicts the raw stone. She encircles us, and we must protect her. Here where darkness meets light. Legion of Dead inscription updated. Helm of the Legion, and Legionnaire Key, an ancient key that unlocks the door in Bonamar. And I can't carry that. Wonderful. I've got a decent bit of money now. Look at that. What's on a skill? Skill. Do I care? I mean, having better herbalism would be nice. But it's like, who do I want to have what? Probably, I don't know, Liliana maybe? Probably should have put that one away. Here we go. Helm of Legion. The Dead Cast. Casualty, Darius Ferald, lieutenant, found dead with his squad. The corpse was left untouched, suggesting the Darkspawn feared his spirit even in death. His ferocity defending his men was corroborated by survivors before they succumbed to corruption. It is rare for a soldier's actual death to exceed the honors given at his enlistment. But Ferald was an odd one, an agitator. His eccentric promises were disruptive, and I fear his death may demoralize more of the Legion than actually hurt his fantasies firsthand. He was committed to the stone of his insignia, as honorable a burial as we can manage with the spawn at our heels. But officially, he has formed a second front. Better his foolish hopes are diluted by time than killed outright. From a bi-weekly casualty report by Sergeant Unger. Unmarked grave in the dead trenches. Oh, no ghosts. We don't need to fight, Mr. Ghosts.
As you say.
Got it. All right.
I think that's all that we really got out of that. But we got the key, which I think would open the door.
Men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
Ominous door. And just looking at this door, it's feeling ominous.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
Alright, I might have needed the key to actually get in here.
later?
Fleshy sack.
They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
On the
back?
dwarves' unknown burden. Towers. The surface kingdoms declare victory. Or yeah, no, 325 towers. The horde is crushed. The push halted, and celebrations begin as humans thank the skies and their maker. Beneath their gaze and their feet, the Darkspawn retreat to the steps of our Taigs. New front lines are drawn across old. They settle in to breed. The memories say, as happened twice before, and likely in the darkness before that. Chapter 14 and 17 of Stalata Nagat. A Stone Unheld, a commentary on the roll of years. Hold on a second. I just remembered what I'm doing tomorrow. Alright. I made double plans. I double booked myself, and I need to undo that. But I can't do it right now. Oh. Well, there's my dead cast.
And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Then she made more of them.
Ew. Deadcast insignia, a dwarven coat of arms with ancestral ties. A new field suggests that its bearer intended either to join with the old house or create a new one. If proven the lineage of the dead cast house symbol could lead to the Legion of Dead being considered as a form of noble house in its own right, it must be entered in the memories in the Shaperate if the validity of the claim is to be tested. Broodmother. I wonder what we're gonna fight right now. Oh, 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 ew, ew. I see. Ah, yes. I presume kill tentacles first. Or can I just like... Ooh, hold on. You know, no, no. Now actually would be another good time to use... Nature Solve. Ah. Stout bite. Am I getting like slammed against her butt? Oh no, he's just wiggling me around. Ooh, I don't like this. Can I... Ooh, and how about a little bit of that? You know, you could use something that could, well, no, that's fine. You actually just keep smacking. Yeah, that is not a lovely sight. Oh, and there's a genlock. We're getting friends. Oops. No, no, you guys all work on this. You just scooch away. And... draw aggro. Yeah, I don't know what the advantage is to actually attacking the tentacles. Spit. Very good at resisting. She's got a lot to resist with. Oh, and you guys. Hello. You doing back here? You kill this guy. Oh, great. And now he's gone. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a much larger segment after this this current one. Die, damn you. Honestly, sure, yeah. Then us to let's take out the gen locks. Damn. Gotta keep reviving. Oh, that's a long time. Alright, well that guy's dead at least. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit, yeah, I don't think we're reviving, there we are. Ah, die, you fat, ugly. Really, that's about all we can say about it. It's fat and ugly.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, Drained Friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
Yeah, that'd be the even weirder part if it was a man. Broodmother. It is well known that Darkspawn carry off those captured in their raids to underground layers. Most assume that the prisoners are eaten or somehow tainted and turned into Darkspawn themselves, though this could never account for the sheer number of the horde. Forays made by Grey Wardens into the underground have uncovered the answer. When exposed to the Darkspawn taint, men are driven mad and eventually die. Women, however, undergo great pain and gross mutations that cause most of them to perish. Those that survive, however, become the grotesque Broodmothers. These giant, twisted behemoths birth many darkspawn at a time. A single broodmother can create thousands of darkspawn over the course of her lifetime. Each type of darkspawn is born from a different broodmother. Humans produce herlocks, dwarves produce genlocks, elves give birth to shrieks, and from Kunari are born the ogres. Wow. Gross. Oh, you got a cracked skull there. Rock knocker? Rock knocker? Effort. That's really good. That's a better shield, too. I'm a selection. Nature damage. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff here. I'm not gonna be able to pick up any of it. Any of the rest of it. Let's take a quick look around. I don't think there's... Got the tunnels to make it look like there's something, but there's nothing. Oh, we could peek around this way, though. Is there anything we want to, like, put somewhere? The Broodmother. Okay, I think there's both just, no, that's... There's a place for the guys to have hid as they were spawning. Similar thing here. Yeah. Open wound. Ugh. Yeah, but this is the way to get out. Or rather, get to the Anvil of the Void. I think that's just like a whole nother area that we will explore. Like, this is, I think, a side one. I don't think you necessarily need to go to this one. We were at, bam, bang, boom, and now this whole area is probably going to be something else. We're going to come back and get the rest of that, because that's some good stuff. I don't know what to do with that tome quite yet. Yeah. Ancient Smithy of Caridin, the dwarven paragon renowned for creating the lost art of making golems. I'm really quick, though, gonna actually look up. Is it a large location? I think it's at least large enough. Well, I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff to do when I do get through there. Even if it is not as large of an area as like any of these, there's plenty of stuff to do. I mean, there'll definitely be a lot of stuff to do afterwards. So I do know that there's something to explore over here. Actually, no, I can't pick up anything, so I might as well not. We'll do a little bit of wrap up. And I do have to go to bed a bit earlier than normal on a Friday. So yeah, I'll be wrapping this up before too long. I might definitely be back at this on Sunday, maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, depending on. No one has responded to my text on something that I might have been planning. All right. So let's just go around and sell. Or do we want to? Let's actually go back to. I mean.
Got it.
Okay, I'll play around with some of the armor stuff right now. And see if anybody else wants any of the stuff and can wear it. Armor penetration. I kind of like that for her. Even if it's a little bit less armor, ideally she wouldn't be getting hit at all. So note for the future, you really don't need Shale for most of it. Having Leliana probably would have been a good idea. Man, that's 4.5 armor. Was there a helmet of the Legion that I just missed? I got gloves, boots, and armor. Yeah, you're just not strong enough for any of those. I think the regular, like these ones, I can get rid of. Actually, no, those are better for you. Hands down. The rest of these, though. This. Dwarven armored gloves. Yeah, we want the. Well, I mean, do we want the dwarven heavy? I mean, we seem to be doing fine on stamina for the most part. The gloves of the Legion, though, are nice. Okay. I know we could sell a couple things right now.
You and your friends are formidable foe.
We can sell that. Yeah, we want the boots of the Legion. Now, she needs a little more strength to actually wear those, but that probably would be a good idea. I think it just needs 17 strength. What's she at right now? What, do I want to really give her 3 strength? Just so that she can wear boots? Alright, we can sell leather duster boots.
Something you need?
And dwarven armored stuff. Yeah, we can sell that stuff. We can sell all these crappy little shields. Anybody want these axes? He doesn't have the strength for that. Yeah, Asturian, his sword is better than these. Anybody else to compare it to? Don't think so. The mace is even worse. How do you like? Yeah, Marjolaine's is better. That's cool. And the battle axe, I think. Yeah, not as much damage. Not shale. I keep always confusing shale and sten. Yeah, we can sell the battle axe. Do we have 2 Templar helms now? We might just sell the Templar helms. Hmm. All right. Doggy.
All right.
All right, let's go back to the peak.
Yes.
Indeed. Yes.
Let's go back to Soldier's Peak and kind of just mess around a little bit. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. And I can level up Liliana too. Doubling up on all the stuff we've already got. Deathroot extract. Hold on a second though. Oops. We need concentrator agent and master herbalism. Let's level you up. You want... I think we just want to put a lot in the cunning right now. At least a little bit in the cunning. Yeah, let's put it all in the cunning. For better... what was it? The lockpicking. That's it. Defensive fire. I don't really need that, but I do want master archery. That's cool. Ooh, I like that too. Defensive fire. Hmm. Like, this is not really that useful. Master Archer. I really like all those benefits. Scatter shot. Hmm. You know what? Let's go in this direction. But do I actually want? I think I do want to just like throw a lot of cunning in there. Sure. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna check something. I cannot check something. I'm really gonna need to work on getting rid of a lot of those VODs. I really wish they had given a little bit more warning. I mean, it makes sense. I was thinking so much. How can? Oops. How could they just? How can they really keep all these VODs? Like, how much storage space do they really have? And Templar's Helm. Now, do we have 2 now? Are they not that special? Okay, now we have 2 of these. So we can sell one of them. Or is there only? I mean, we got Templar armor. I mean, I think I would rather have this. A 20% chance to dodge attacks is so good. Like, upgrading Caitlyn's stuff is probably the way to go. As much as I'd love that +4 to attack. Like, what else would I want to get rid of? So many of these bombs. This I want to... You know what? Do I want to use this right now? Where do I get concentrator agents? I want to look that up. Is that specifically a plot thing? Oh, you can just buy it. A number of spots. Gotta just do that. How many do we need? 2? Easy. Yeah. But I do need to get her upgraded. And how long until the level? Not long. Hmm. I could sell a number of these little doodads.
What can I do for you, Warden?
What can I do for you, Warden?
Certainly.
Certainly. Alright, we can sell the silk carpet, quartz, malachite. Alright, alright. The Deathroot extraction I think I can put away. Wherever it is. Here we go. And all these are just kind of when. Oh, skill and sundry. Like, I mean, skills, I just don't know what I would want to be doing with them. I bought it, so I should really just use it. But on whom? What do even private documents and blank vellum do? And the bedroom key. Now, I kind of want to test to see. I'm sure they'll get upgraded, but will they? How hard will my stuff get upgraded? We'll sell these things and see what I get.
Warden.
Oops.
Warden.
Right now, it's sitting at tier 5. Sell it.
Warden.
Yeah, Kalen's helm is at Dragonbone now. 3.75. The benefit doesn't actually increase. Alright, now at 2.25.
Warden.
For that. Kalen's gauntlets, 3.13. Which charges heavy plate gloves, but with the plus the armor and the backstab. Yeah, I think Kalen's stuff is just like the best. That's not even all. We've got a decent bit of money. We've got a decent bit of money. So like, upgrading the stuff like this wouldn't be the worst. I will think about that though. Maybe do that off screen before I start the next time. And we could sell that though. We could definitely sell the large
Warden.
thing.
Warden.
You know, these are not upgraded in. They've not gained a tier there. I kind of want to just go grab the stuff out of. I'm gonna have to walk through the entire. I'm gonna have to walk through the entire dungeon again in order to get back to the Broodmother. But I mean, I'll do that. And then open the chests as well, probably along the way. But I don't think I want to do that right now. All right, anything else? Any last house cleaning? The next one will absolutely... Okay, if I get someone that has 42 strength, these will be very good. This will probably be very good for Alistair's stuff. But, yeah, I think I will go ahead and save this up here. I'll think about what I want to do with armor and the rest of the equipment. But I will be back with this on Sunday, certainly, maybe even tomorrow. Depending on what is going on. Yeah. Stick around, everybody. My phone will absolutely be. I mean, it's already 80% charged, so we'll be mobile next time. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you have a lovely evening. Have a good night. Bye.